Happy Thursday to everybody. Hopefully everybody's doing very well. We're gonna get this live coming up shortly. We're just trying to get you all to come in come in and enjoy everything because this is a meaningful one for me. Hey bestie, I see you on here. Okay. We're just trying to get special guests to come on. Special guests, whenever you're ready, let me know. Hey,
Hey, boo. Let me
hey,
take
boo, how
my
you doing?
picture.
You can put whatever you can do, whatever you want to do.
Hey, Kitty.
Hi, Namphuyo.
How you doing?
Good, how are you? For those of you who wonder who my special guest is down here, it's a meaningful thing for me. It's my cousin, Namphuyo, who you guys know, who is the eldest child of the late Grammy winning Betty Wright, who you
Yes.
guys know who has songs like Clean Up Woman, No Pain, No Gain, After the Pain. And this is my cousin, you guys, so welcome Namphuyo, you guys. Hey, Roby, I see you. So how you doing, cousin? How you doing?
I am good. I'm really, really happy to be talking to you. I'm proud of my little cousin.
Oh, you
Some,
just saying that because I'm on here. You just saying
no,
that.
no, no, no. You know, me and some of the other cousins that's in the industry, we watch you and we talk about you. Cause one of our older cousins, Candy, you know Candy?
Of course, Candy. You know Candy is our
Yeah.
cousin.
But
Hey, Kenny, I see you on here. My best friend Kenny.
me and Candy are real. We real close cousins. So like we
Oh,
was
she and I are too. So trust me, she
it was
tells me stuff.
the little one. I'm like, yeah, I know our little cousin girl. Yeah, we talk
Yeah,
about we love you. We love our little cousin.
of
And we
course,
try-
and I love y'all too. Now, for those of you who don't know who you are, let them know what you do, and let's go on from there.
Okay, well, my name is Namphuyo. I'm a singer from Miami, Florida. As Kenneth told you, I am the eldest daughter of the late great Miss Betty Wright. I'm based out of Miami, Florida, but like I guess I've been in the industry my whole life. I'm a lifer. I'm a lifer. But
Yeah,
my
you have.
the first things I ever did were with my mom, but since I was about 13 years old, I've been doing my own thing. I used to be Bombshell. I don't know if you can see
Yeah,
me.
I remember Bombshell. Yeah.
Yeah, this is like my old CD. This is how I used to look. Can you see it?
Now you know I knew about that right there. Come on now.
Yeah, that was that was my that was a long time ago. That was some of my first efforts with going on my own. But my mom used to produce me back then.
I love her.
You know,
No, but you know I love you dearly
yeah, I
because you
love
know one of my favorite songs from you is So Many Ways.
that's everybody loves that song. I think that's a special song.
It
It's
is.
I love that song too. It's one of my favorite songs ever.
And especially it was pandemic time and your mom was in the video.
Yeah, that was the last video she ever did. So it was like it ended up being very special.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Now since we know you know who your mother is and everything, how did you get your start into the industry? Like, was it with your mom, or did you have to find out your own way? Because you know your mom was very legendary what she did, but what made you find your own way of your career and everything else?
Well, I think I always admired my mom so much. I just always wanted to do what she did. We was twins, you know what I mean? Like she trained me to be a little bitty her
Mm-hmm.
baby doll to her. So she taught me how to sing and everything. And I just always wanted to do what she did because she seemed like she had it right.
Mm-hmm.
Seemed like it always seemed to me, or it was presented to me, that that's what we do in our family, and not to fight the calling, but instead, like, they nurtured it.
Mm-hmm.
I was around all music, so my personal career basically started when I was born. That's how it was in our house. It was like you either did it or you didn't, and mostly everybody did it. So me
True.
being with my mom, all I saw was music. All I knew was musicians. So it was just a natural thing. My first job had to be something in music because that's all that was around me. I was a secretary. That's what I was. That was my first job.
Mm-hmm.
That was my first music move because I've always been the type of person that wanted to know what was inside of the machine. So I didn't just want to go in the studio and sing. I wanted to know what was inside of the board. I wanted to know about the wires and everything. So if you want to one day own a record label like your mom, the first thing you do is you're a secretary.
True.
Find out. And I played every position until I begged my mom. I have been doing studio sessions for a while. That's how I started
Mm-hmm.
since I was like 4 years old. I used to sing in choirs and different things around Miami. But then when I was about maybe 10 years old, I thought I was ready. And my mom was like, "You're not ready yet. You're not ready." And she let
Okay.
me record, but she wouldn't let me join that band until I was about 14. That's when she let me step out there. And I think that was the beginning of the real thing.
Okay. Interesting. Now, when you really got familiar with your mom and you knew what your mom had did and everything, and you know how she started blowing up more, and you know how she became a Grammy-winning legend. Now we all know. Now, this is family thing. I'm gonna bring this up because she's not family, so I'm gonna bring this up. But we never talked about this, so I think we're gonna need to talk about it. Let's clear the air. We all know how the group Color Me Bad sampled your mom's song "Tonight Is the Night," and find out the person who sampled it is a cousin of ours.
Yeah. Yeah,
So how
that's
did you feel when you found out about that?
well, I was there. I was there for a lot of it. And I know about the skit that she did on stage, which is something that she built off of the actual story, but it's not the actual story. She actually explained it in the unsung, but people don't.
Mm-hmm.
What happened was a cousin of ours had a group and asked her to sample a song. And I don't know if it was out of just I don't know. She just didn't want him to know the percentage of that song that she owned, which was not a lot because she signed contracts when she was a very young girl.
Mm-hmm.
Those contracts that were not in her favor. So when people sample certain songs of hers, they would think that they were helping, and they weren't really helping her. They were helping the people that already took from her. So
Gotcha.
that's when he asked her, she just said no. She said no with no explanation. She didn't tell him why. Maybe she was embarrassed to tell her cousin that, you know what I mean? But
Mm-hmm.
either way, it was a miscommunication. So he loved my mama very much. I
Mm-hmm.
want to stress that. These
Mm-hmm.
very, very close kin folks. He decided to go do it anyway because he felt like, hey man, she just gotta hear it. If she hear it,
Mm-hmm.
and somebody at some kind of way it was released. She was overseas. It got released without her knowledge, and like there was a battle between them for a minute. But I already knew it was gonna be over really, really soon because I saw my grandma walking with her hands in her pockets, and I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be squashed like in a millisecond." Grandma, she got in it because this family, you already know how we are. We don't
Yeah,
take
I know.
or we don't, we not calling the cops on each other. We have a
No,
big
we not.
family and enough brains that we can sit there and we can use our words. We don't have to.
Exactly.
So my grandma, when she came to our house and she was like, "Hey, I'm hearing things. You're not taking your cousin to court. That's not gonna happen." So she pulled the grandma move and she called the man mama. Instead of talking to him, she called his mama. Oh, the kids fighting. What we gonna do about that?
Yeah, your mom did say that in the unsong. I do remember that from the unsong.
Thing it was over. I ain't hear nothing else about it. There was no court because my grandma was not having it. So, and for people that really believe they have that, my grandma,
No, we know that didn't happen.
it never happened.
No, because unsong kind of really cleared that situation up.
Yeah, I mean, we family.
We
We
family,
don't,
yeah,
and Kenny will tell you, we don't. That's not how we handle things. We love each other for real.
we do. Now, since we going into your mom, so let's go into what you've done. We know, like you say, you was Bombshell,
Yeah.
but I know you have some music, and then you also have a podcast.
Yeah.
It's
Now I
called
do.
After the Pain.
But everybody calls it a podcast. I just call it a talk show.
It's a talk show podcast, but we
Like,
call it because they say that about my thing too.
yeah, but me and my daughter, we got together and we decided to do this, to just talk to people about different issues that we see
Hmm.
in the music industry, because
Because
I see a lot. I see a lot of people complaining about a lot of things, but not really looking for the solutions to fix it. We could sit there,
hmm
we could whine about it all day, but there are solutions to these problems that we have.
hmm
I mean, I'm not gonna call them problems; they just issues.
hmm
There are solutions, but if we don't talk about it and we don't communicate, then it's never gonna fix. And I think that's why I'm happy there are so many podcasts and so many different points of views, because now you have these artists that are up and coming
hmm
and talented, but they don't have the first idea as to how to
how to
get
handle it. Yeah.
heard, how to record. It's easy to some people, but if you don't have anybody around you that's doing music, or you don't have anybody in your family, or you don't have those type of contacts, you need these type of podcasts to kind of hear other people's journeys and let you know
hmm
what you need to do. And another thing for me is also reaching out to the youth, because I've been in the music industry my entire life, and I've watched it change 100 times, and it's changed.
hmm
So the only way for me to be able to even keep up with it is to communicate with people that's out there doing things. And this is
hmm
information that needs to get out there. You know what I mean?
hmm
That's my main reason for doing it. And the After the Pain name for the show is just a tribute to my mom.
Exactly.
It's just to
It's
let
a tribute. It's a love thing.
she is in the room at all times. As long as I'm there, she is still there.
Cause I think she would have been happy to see us together. Cause
Oh,
I was around her a lot. I was around her a couple
off
times.
the show.
Cause I know she told you we was around each other a couple times.
Yeah, yeah. Oh
And
my.
you and I, we were around each other a couple times.
Yes, of course. I love this family.
We love each other, y'all.
I'm kind of quiet or whatever, but like when I'm around y'all, I sit there and I watch, and I'm just happy. I'm just filled
I'm
every.
the same way. I'm the
Yeah,
same way. Cause Candy and the wrestling will tell you that I'm the same way.
yeah. That's my baby.
Cause I
That's
remember we talked about you, but see, here's the thing, she don't even know we're doing this unless you told her already.
I didn't. I forgot to tell her. She
I
gonna be
didn't
mad.
I didn't tell her either. She probably gonna say something to us, but it's ain't gonna be in love. But here's the thing. Now I know you work with a lot of people. Like a lot of people have to give you your props. You work with Michael Sterling.
Mm-hmm.
You work with a lot of other people.
It's
Even your oldest son, who's a
oh,
rapper.
listen. I have been. I forgot to tell you something, because I can't tell my beginning without talking about Nick Martinelli.
Go ahead.
I left that part out because that's
Oh,
like
go
that's
ahead.
best
You
friends.
got the floor.
When I was about 13 years old, my mom was trying to get different artists down here to allow me to sing, back up on their stuff. And you can't really get no major artist to let some little kid sing on their music. They was like, "Yeah, I know that's your daughter. She's cute. No, she can't sing on my song." It happened more than a few times.
Mm-hmm.
And then I heard about this really, really tough Italian super producer that like will curse you out and like tell you all about your business in the studio. So he was kind of a legend to me. I was, even though a lot of people was
Tony
saying,
Holly, what's up?
I admired that. I was like, he sound like he know what he doing, and I was like itching to meet this dude. So my mom
Mm-hmm.
finally took me to the studio one day, and he was like, "Can you sing?" And I said, "Yeah." He was like, "Man, get in there, ask it, get in there." And I went in there, and he's rough now. I can't lie to you. If you
Mm-hmm.
if you if you don't know what you're doing, then he is not the
He gonna
one.
tell you about yourself.
But he is the person that really cut my teeth, because I was used to my mom not having a filter, so I still would sometimes not all the way listen to her in the studio. But with him, you're gonna stand at attention. And
Mm-hmm.
he really, really taught me how to record in the studio. And not just how to record in the studio, how to record with major artists, because it's no room for mistakes in those type of situations. Not at the age that I was.
Mm-hmm.
I worked with our cousin Regina Bell.
Regina
Um,
Bell's our cousin. I didn't know that.
no, you didn't. You said it all. You ain't supposed to say that. You supposed to ask
Oh,
me that off camera.
is Regina Bell our cousin? I
No,
did not.
no.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, she is a part of the Akins Bell family too.
I didn't know. I'm serious. I'm not being funny. I didn't know that.
And you could look at our foreheads and see we
Oh
relate.
my gosh, really? Really, cousin? We gonna go there with
Got
that one?
foreheads and dimples, baby, working. Yes. So
But you know what's so funny? Now that you say it, now it makes sense now because you know what's so funny. They never really brought it up, even with your mom's story. They never brought it up.
unsung. It's on the unsung.
I don't
Y'all
remember them saying it.
that unsung. She's there.
Maybe, maybe I missed that part right there. But here's the thing: when you what now? Any other family members I didn't know about? Because you know sometimes I learn something new about some of our family members.
You know about Cool in the Game.
I've heard about Cooling Gang. Yeah, yeah, I know about Cooling Gang, but
You know Hakeem Bell is our cousin, the DJ.
I didn't know that.
That's Cool's son.
I did not know that. Now I know now.
Mm-mm. You know what? We ain't gonna do this on camera.
No, we don't do this on camera. We're gonna talk about this off camera.
Yeah, because you
We're
gonna
gonna talk
get
about this off camera.
you
But
supposed to know this stuff.
no, some stuff I don't know because you gotta remember because
You
like
know, it's you're a young cousin, so I
yeah,
gotta
yeah,
feel you
because
some
you know
stuff.
what's so funny? I found out that we were related. I found out we were related when I was a
Like
teenager.
Judge Mathis is our cousin.
Oh my word.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna definitely talk about this off camera, y'all. About that part. Now that could explain a lot of stuff now. Now, but anyway, we gonna get off that part right there because
Okay.
that's a private thing she and I
That's
gonna talk about
family
off camera
stuff.
that y'all don't need to know about. But you know, a lot of stuff that you know, like especially what you've done and everything, because you know, like you did Michael. Like I saw it on YouTube when you and Michael Stone, y'all did Fire and Desire,
Mm-hmm.
and you was killing the Tina Marie parts.
Oh yeah, I love working with my
Because a lot of people don't know you can really sing like your mom because your octave range is about almost close to your mom's, correct?
Oh no. My mom was off the charts, but I do have a big range. I mean, she did train me. She trained me very well. I
Oh
worked with her
yes, she did.
for 30 years, and people always, they would say to me over the years, "Oh yeah, if that wasn't, if you wasn't her daughter, then you wouldn't be working with her." Until I started getting jobs with other people, I'm like, "No, she doesn't hire you unless you're good. It doesn't matter who you are."
Hmm.
She hired her family members because she knew her family members were the best for her show.
Exactly.
And we backed her up 200% every
Yes,
time.
she did. I remember because a lot of stuff that she talked about, even when you know, like even like close to her deathbed. Because I remember the last time because I don't think you know this thing before your mom had passed away. I had talked to her 6 days, you know, on my birthday, 6 days before she passed away.
Wow. Yeah.
So I get it. So I'm not trying to make this like a sad thing, but I understand it.
Oh no,
No,
I
but here's the
mean,
thing: you got a lot of talent because a lot of people forget that you've done stuff with other celebrities' moms, like Keisha Jackson, who's Millie Jackson's daughter,
yeah,
and a
yeah.
couple other people. Tell us about that situation.
Me and Shaka did the little thing on her show. Like she'll call me up to sing. I sang "Funny Valentine." She let me close her show.
Girl, girl, don't get me started with that song because you know I love Shaka's version of My Funny Valentine.
Yeah, I did that. She let me sing it one night. She said, "Which song you want to sing, babe?" I said, "I want to sing Funny Valentine." She said, I'm gonna send you the video. You never seen it, cousin?"
No, they don't show it, cousin, like that. You know I usually know stuff like that, but I didn't see that one.
Oh wow, I sang "Ain't Nobody," and I'm gonna send you both
No, I
videos.
saw that. No, I saw the Ain't Nobody one. I saw that one.
Yeah, I did Funny Valentine too. I mean, I've worked.
Ooh.
I used to work for Kimani Marley, and of course, my family or our family have ties with them going way way back. Cause mom was always with Bob. They were on
Yes,
tour.
she did say that. She was right.
On tour.
Because I remember she told me that privately, like a private conversation she and I had.
Yeah, but we very close. We like family
Yeah.
for my whole life. So
But you gotta let everybody know that you're not just the only singer in the family, because you know your
no,
sisters and brothers, they all are very, and your sons are very talented.
all my mom kids
No, no, no,
and
they all talented.
confidence. All my mom and God rest my brother's soul. He was amazing rapper. He was way way up here.
Talking
He
about
was
Patrick, right?
Patrick. He was a lyrical genius.
Patrick was. I get Patrick. If Patrick was here, I guarantee he would be. I'm sure he's probably smiling right now as we're talking right now.
Goodness, I always feel him with me because he used to. I mean, he was my little brother. He used to follow me everywhere, so I'm sure he
Mm-hmm.
probably still does. You know. So yeah, but all my mom's kids are so talented, like
Yeah,
talented. My sisters have music out right now.
I love my cousins, your sisters. You know I love them both. I
Yes,
love all of my cousins for the record.
I was with my sister all day because my niece moved into Barry
I
University.
I saw the post.
Yes,
We so proud of her.
that's right. We raising scholars around here.
Amen on that, sister.
Yes.
And then a lot of people don't realize that, because of your mom and everything, you got love for a lot of artists who are mainstream, well, independent slash mainstream. We call them and they were independent artists, but they were considered mainstream because they blew up because they crossed over, like Mama Mia, aka Mia X, and a couple other people.
Baby boo, like me
I
and
love Mia X.
I
I would love to have her on my show. I haven't had a chance to talk to her yet. 'Cause I know she's going through her own personal stuff, but she was always one of my favorites when I first started getting into music. I love her.
bet she is top tier. That is top notch talent. And
Mm-hmm.
you know what else? I remember when I first met her, like when I met her face to face, because I had been talking to her and her mom over the phone for.
Mm-hmm.
But when I finally did meet her, the first thing I did was look in her eyes and I saw the genuineness in her spirit. You know what I mean? Because she came
Mm-hmm.
down, ironically, when Patrick passed.
That's right. That's right. I forgot about that.
She came here, she wanted to look in our faces and see if we were okay because,
Mm-hmm.
when her mom passed, she was actually on the phone with my mom.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Who had to speak Spanish to the guy that was in that was there at the accident because she had to translate for her to tell her that
Okay.
her mom had gone. So like we just have a really deep connection because of that.
Mm-hmm.
Been there, she's been there through my darkest days. We've been friends for almost 30 years now.
Oh wow, Mama Mia, we showing you love. If you watching this, we
I,
love you.
I
If you show this to Mama Mia, let her know. Please know I love her.
no, that's my sister.
Please let her know that because I always loved her because her music. Even though she always stood her ground and what she spoke for her music, I always respect her because she handled her stuff like a lady.
Yeah, she unladylike, but she's
Unladylike that was my joint right there.
such a freaking lady though.
Yeah, exactly. Especially that song with her and Charlie Wilson, What You Gonna Do? That was my song back in the day.
Man, stop, man. Oh, please don't get me started with No Limit because I will be talking all night.
Especially the Ghetto Twins when they remade your mom's song.
Honorary No Limit Social.
Don't even get me started, cousin.
And I still am.
Don't even get me started because I remember when the Ghetto Twins remade your mom's song with Mama Mia. Oh.
No, oh, I love the Ghetto Twins. Song. They had them bodies, baby.
But besides a lot of the stuff we're talking about with music, personally, how are you doing currently right now?
I'm doing good. I'm doing great actually because I'm here talking to you. I'm very, very happy. And I have my new single out, which I'm very, very happy about. But the new single it's a bop. You know what I mean? It's a
Mm-hmm.
dance
Yes, it
song
is.
and it's dope. But I'm really, really excited, super excited about my new project, Pink Velvet, that's coming out. I'm like super excited about that.
You
I can't wait.
you got a release date on it, or you want to keep it kind of right now?
I can give you I could say December.
Okay, okay,
I'll say that, but it's gonna be hot this winter because it's some good old R&B. But what I did on this particular project is I went Betty Wright on y'all.
okay.
The formula in our household was, hey man, you might get your heart broke, relationships come and go, but you could always write a song about it and make $1 million, so it don't matter. So
Okay.
I've been going through a lot in my personal life the past 6 years, so I just wrote about all of it. And I'm
Okay.
talking trash on the album. So
Okay. Now you know I'm asking this question about your mom, so you're not that you be afraid or maybe be excited about this question.
mm-mm.
No, you're good. It's not gonna be nothing bad. What are your top five favorite songs from your mom has ever done? Period throughout her whole career, songs. And it don't have to be really be the song, the biggest hits that were out there, but songs that we would be surprised to know that you love the most.
Okay. Um, Thank you for the many things you done.
Okay.
She has another song called "I Come to You," which is one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
I love "After the Pain."
That's my joint right there. Yeah.
Um, she has another song called "You, Me, and Leroy." Am I at
Okay.
four already?
No,
It's
no, you got one more. You got one more. You got one more.
oh my goodness, this is
You
a
can
hard.
listen. You can name however you want because we family here. You can name as much as you want to name.
Okay, it's another one called "Something's Going On." It's
Okay.
so many of them. I don't know. It was
I
a
know, but I know I had to go there just to tickle my cousin's brain because there's a couple songs that she had out that we know because we live in Miami, so we know them songs.
right.
Like the song called "You talking about You're a Hoe,"
Oh, and you don't know. I was thinking about doing that one
girl. My mom and I we love that song,
remix on that.
girl. We love that song
Oh,
because
it right now.
no, because we knew that song. Now also know "No Pain No Gain."
Hmm.
Like we talked about it because the Ghetto Twins had remade it.
Right.
After the Pain, that was one of my other favorites.
Hmm.
Babysitter was one of my favorites.
So to see if now see if you want to get see, you should have asked in errors because see, I
No,
got like
because I
five
know I could have went
songs
there.
like on every album she did. Cause
Yeah,
I mean, what did she do wrong? All her
she
songs was
did.
good.
Especially the project she did with the Roots. The album she did with the Roots, that's one of my favorites.
Have you ever heard the project she did with Marlon Jackson?
No,
I
no, I have
gotta
not.
go on the game because come on now.
We gonna have to talk about
It,
all this off
obviously,
camera.
day is Thriller, but Thriller beat it. It
We
was
gonna
on
have to talk about that off
TV.
camera.
Huh?
We gonna talk about that off camera.
Yes.
But yeah, your mom has some bomb songs, especially like a lot of people they like I know everybody know that now. This one song I think a lot of people I guess when Beyonce sampled it, girls can't do what the guys won't do.
Upgrade you.
Upgrade for Beyonce song Upgrade You that featured her husband Jay-Z
Mm-hmm.
from the B Day album. Y'all know that was I used to love that song before I even knew that was your mom's song. Because you gotta remember at the time, as I got older, I knew who I knew we were family, but it's at the same time when the B Day album came out, and I was like, "That's my cousin." She said Beyonce sampling. That's my cousin. Yeah,
Yeah, I
I was
mean,
being
we've
fresh.
known B since she was like 15 years old. And she
Exactly, because I knew that. Because I know she.
a baby girl. She always been sweet and like family. So she
Hmm.
did. I appreciated her so much for thinking about mom because it got a lot of people interested in her. That
Hmm.
I mean, even still, when they find out that that's the sample, they go to looking up songs, which is really good.
Hmm. Because I know, especially because your mom was like a vocal teacher to Danity Kane when they first came out.
Mhm. She was B vocal teacher too.
Oh,
One of
oh, really?
sure she had the best of the best of the best, but mom was
Because I
one.
know she worked with so many people. I know she's the one that I know she worked with Josh Stone.
Hmm.
We all know our mutual friend Ellison Kendrick.
Hmm. Ellison, my guy, baby daddy.
That's my boy. That's
That's my guy daddy.
really.
Hmm.
Cause he and I when we first met, I met him. You know what's so funny? Elsa and I we've been friends for over 15 years.
Really?
We've been
Yeah,
friends,
that's
but I
one of
didn't know that. But when he found out that we were a family, he was like, "What? Are you serious?" I said, "Yeah, that's my cousin." Because you know how we don't talk about everything like that.
right,
When
right.
he found out, he was like, "What in the world?"
Into with his private life, he's not. So
Yo, yeah, of course. Because I had him on the show before.
me and him are the same in that way. That's kind of what drew us to each other. Is that we
Uh,
very respectful of each other, and we just have a ball. We don't be talking about all that stuff.
yeah, he's probably gonna kill me. He's probably gonna kill us right now because we're talking about him right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just the vibe. If any of you guys have questions for my cousin Namphuyo, please ask us some questions. Don't be afraid.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the podcast while we're getting into that. Your show, as we said,
My show. Yeah.
after the pain. What made you want to come up with that? If you don't mind me asking.
Well, I came up with After the Pain as a tribute to my mom. And really, a lot of the show is going to, like I said, it's going to be a journey of the music industry. And when you finish hearing those stories, you're going to know these people survived life after the pain. This is a good, it's a really good theme for it because it's a game of survival. That's what it is.
And then she gonna have me on there one of these days on her show.
Oh, yeah. I absolutely want to talk to you, cousin, because you talk to everybody.
Yeah, you know the ones I talk to. I'm trying to get out. I'm trying to be on your level, like you and your mom was.
Oh, please, you on my level. You my family. That's how I
You
got.
family. I'm just saying. I'm saying in the humble way. Who are your music influences besides your mom? Good question, Chris.
Oh, that's a really good question. I have many. I grew up listening to the Mighty Clouds of Joy. That's pretty much all I was
Mm-hmm.
listening to. I'm a really huge Teddy Pendergrass fan.
Oh,
I grew up really, really obsessed with Denise Williams and Jennifer
love her.
Page. And
Billy
Shaka
and Free of my songs.
Khan is the ultimate for me. And of course Prince and not just Michael Jackson, but the entire Jackson family.
Uh-huh.
I was kind of I liked them because they were into the harmonies like my family was. They reminded me actually of my family. So
Mm-hmm.
I was really intrigued by them, and I was actually around them a lot as kids. So they really influenced me, and not just in music, just as because they really like good people. You know
Okay.
what I mean? Behind closed doors, Joe and all of them. That like I saw the family dynamic, and I learned
Mm-hmm.
a lot from just watching them. So those are my influences.
Okay.
Hmm.
Now you know this is a question I gotta ask you. I know this is not coincide with our thing because we family, but you know I gotta ask this thing because you know everybody talking about it in the next half hour. The whole Joe and Donnell Jones versus. What? How do you feel about that versus?
I got Joe.
Okay.
I
Okay.
got I,
Because
hey.
I love them both. I'm friends with both of them, so it's like I can't
Uh,
choose.
how do you gonna lose? It's just a good R&B show to me. Like it's
That's
just
what I'm saying because they
a
both are my
really
favorites
amazing.
because I love them.
But I love chocolate, so I got Joe. I'm gonna pick. He too chocolatey not to pick.
What's your favorite Joe song of all
Um,
time?
uh, the things your man won't do.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
He.
my favorite.
Oh wow! You know why that's my favorite song? You should
Why?
guess that because he says at one point he say, "I won't stop until I hear your mama scream," and that always made me holler because I'm like, my mama got a scream for you. That was yeah.
I'm not gonna
I
go. I'm
that
not gonna go there with you on that one. I'm not gonna go there with you on that
song.
one. But you know what's so funny? That song, because that song was like one of the best songs I've ever heard. Like the lyrics, the harmony, everything was on point with that
And he
song.
brought it home.
Now, since you said you're going with Joe, now as far as Donnell Jones, what's your favorite Donnell Jones song?
Um, is it where I want to be?
I love that song.
Yeah,
You
you
do
know,
know,
like,
you do know, you do know, you do know Candy's the A&R for that project, right?
that's what you. I
That's
know.
our cousin. We talking about our cousin Candy.
I know this. You know, I was a. You know, me and
Yeah.
her always been here with that. But yeah, my son used to sing that song. Every time I hear that song, I think about my eldest, and I think about when he was little. And to be honest, when I first heard that song, I was confused by it. I was in another stage of my life. I was like, I
hmm
don't get this song. What is he saying? So my little baby explained to me. He does
hmm
it the way he want to be. And every time I hear that song, I hear his little voice explaining the story. And the way my child explained it, I understood the song. So I was like, okay. And I love that song because that's my favorite Donnell song.
That's actually one of my favorites. That song, and then when he did the remake of the Stevie Wonder song, "Knocks Me Off My Feet."
Oh, yeah, yeah. But you know what?
Him and Tevin Campbell both did it.
Between the two of those songs is Where I Want to Be actually feels like a real story. I don't
hmm
I don't
hmm
know what it is. You know what I mean? But it really felt like it had a real spirit to it. Like that song had
hmm
to it. So yeah, it's
hmm
different.
I agree. Now, as far as music, who are you currently listening to right now that's out music wise?
Baby Chief do it. Baby. That's my favorite song right now. I play
Okay.
that song 100 times a day.
Okay.
And I still got to go back and listen to OT Genesis. Like that's that dude.
Somebody was just telling me about OT Genesis. Yes.
I be getting to the money.
Because I'm gonna tell you straight up, I'm gonna tell you straight up, for me, as far as who I'm listening to, it's like I listen to your song "Don't Stop."
Mm,
Now you know I listen to October London,
yes.
Olivia Dean.
Okay. Okay. And
Who else I
Coach.
listen to? You know I listen to the old school stuff too.
Hmm?
I listen to old school stuff, like the old school throwbacks.
Oh yeah, that's pretty much
Like I still
all
listen to,
I listen to.
Brandy. I still listen
It's
to
pretty
Monica,
much, you know what I mean?
Aaliyah. Yeah, I still listen
Oh,
to
like,
Brandy, Monica, Aaliyah,
yeah. Oh,
Usher,
that's on repeat.
your mom, of course,
Yeah, I listen to Kelly Price, Angela
of
Winch,
course.
you know what I mean? Shirley.
Yeah,
I listen to everything, but I
yeah,
also
exactly.
Ellen, love Peter Cetera,
Okay.
Chicago, and all of that. My station is basically on 80s rock.
Hey,
Like,
there's nothing wrong with that.
yeah, 95% of the time that's what I listen to. It just remind me of my childhood, but I guess I still listen to everybody. I listen to everything old all the way back like to the 40s. And then I
Okay.
listen to everything new. Like now, I want to know. I just love music, so I jam to everything.
No, same here. Because I trust me, everybody know it. They know I listen to CC Winans, Yolanda Adams.
And what's that girl out right now? It's up in here right now that I know. I like that song too. That's my
I forgot her name. Somebody, if you all know in the comments, please write it. Which one?
is her name Chameleon?
I think so. Something like that. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, that's the jam right now.
Because I listen to so much stuff. Don't even get me started. Even with you and your sister's stuff, and even your son's stuff, I listen to.
Really?
Yeah,
So you check out your little cousins?
of course I do.
That's
When I found out he was my cousin, I liked him a little bit more.
oh, that's family love, man. And
Of course.
they really making noise. You know your cousin was making some noise in that 50K. I don't know, shots fired. I don't know what.
Oh, I heard. Oh, I heard that one.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I heard it, I was like, okay, I'm scared of you.
See when he threw his little towel in there. I got it. He
Oh,
threw
trust me.
he threw his hat in the ring. That's all right.
I'm ready. Now let's talk about the upcoming project you got coming up later on this year. From
Mm-hmm.
what you could tell us, go ahead.
Well, like I said, it's definitely gonna be a journey through my journey. I'll put it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, of course, I didn't. I told the stories in a way that people could relate to them, but what I did this time that was different than the other times is that I really didn't worry about what people thought about what I went through because usually when I write a song, I never want to write about my life
Mm-hmm.
because I grew up with everybody knowing everything that was going on in my house, and that wasn't easy as a child. My mom didn't really understand that because she was an adult, and adult you could tell somebody, "Hey, bug off," but little kids, when adults walk up to you and say certain things, you can't talk back or whatever. So I took
Mm-hmm.
abuse because of my mom's songs. So I didn't want my kids to go through that, and I also didn't want people in my personal life like that. I was like, I've
Mm-hmm.
enough. So I realized, um, I realize now, anyway, I realize that at this point in life, that it's no sense in hiding anything. I mean, I'm pretty much an open book. I don't mind sharing what I go through with other people, in my real life. So I was like, why not just write it all down and just get it out? It's like therapy. So that's
Okay.
what this project is. If every song, if it sounds real, it is. Like
Okay.
there aren't any bogus songs on this album. Everything is real to something that I went through personally.
Okay. Have you ever thought about going into acting if you haven't already?
Yeah, I've been, I did a couple of projects. Me and my mom, I'm not telling about that, but me and my mom have been in a few movies together. I'll tell about the we did a TV series called Magic City. It was about some gangsters down here. I think it was on Showtime, and we like on
I think I
episode
remember that one you talking
of
about.
season two, episode two, something like that. I was on that. So I mean, I've done acting. I that's
Mm-hmm.
the No Pain No Gain video when I was 10. I was one of the dancers. I've been around.
I didn't realize that was you in the video. Oh
Yeah,
my gosh.
I was right in the middle.
Okay.
You could
Right.
tell because I got on my mama clothes like everybody else have on a dance outfit, and I'm the only one covered up. Look for one with the most clothes on. That's me. Mama was like,
I'm gonna
mm-mm.
rewatch that video too because I saw that video the other day. Because when I was trying to get prepared for our interview, I was like, let me dig up some stuff on our cousin, see what I could find out, like stuff that I haven't seen that maybe she was in I didn't even know about.
Oh, you got a cousin. You got to check my discogs because I've been your cousin been around for a long time.
Long time, y'all.
Good
Your
night.
cousin and I, we got so much to catch up on certain stuff that we ain't gonna tell y'all about.
Right. It's been a
But yes, we got too much to catch up on. But as far as like dream collaborations, who's your dream collaboration that you haven't worked with at all that you said to yourself, I want to work with them so badly, and they may not even know who I am yet, but I want them to know. I want them to do something with me.
well, I think I would sound really, really good with CeeLo. I
Interesting.
feel about that, but I think a collaboration with him would work really, really good with my voice, with my tone and everything.
Hmm.
Neo or Neo, production wise.
Okay. Okay. All right. Wow. I would have never thought that. Nice. So, what does Namphuyo see herself in the future for the rest of 2026? Like, going on 2026 and like further on, where do you see yourself at?
I see myself constantly evolving and learning different things about the business. I see myself doing some things that I probably never done before because my ultimate goal is to just make movies.
Okay.
And the reason why is because movies entail everything that I do. I'm an FX makeup artist. I write. I write scripts. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
I act, and I'm really, really. I'm a avid. I've always been an avid movie watcher. Like I used to go sometimes to 3 and 4 movies in one day. I've always been obsessed with movies and what's going on behind the camera. I was the only kid that was more obsessed with the making of Thriller than the actual Thriller
Oh my
movie.
gosh, I love the Thriller. Like when they did Thriller and everything.
The everything. I used to binge watch Friday the 13th when I was a kid, and my mama thought I was like a little psychopath, but I was really, really interested in blood and the how. I just wanted to know how they made it splatter and all of that. So I was like a little I just
Hmm.
always into the arts, everything about it, not just singing. So
Hmm.
I feel like if I do movies, I'll be able to write, I'll be able to act, and I'll be able to oversee like the soundtrack, so I can still be involved in music.
It's funny that you brought up movies. Now, I'm gonna bring up this one because everybody's brought up this rumor. The blogs have brought it up, and I know you can clear this up because we've talked about this off camera and privately. There's talks about your mom's life being put into a biopic, but we know that it's in the beginning stages. I don't know how far because I know they said during the pandemic time. That's what they were allegedly saying it was in the beginning stages.
Yeah.
But what can you tell us, like, without giving away too much, or what you can talk about with the biopic with your mom? Because I know you're going to have a hand in it, just like with your sisters and your brothers and everything. What can you tell us about that?
Well, after the unsung, it was a situation that was supposed to be in motion, but of course, she fell ill and then she passed, and it kind
Mm-hmm.
of after she passed, after me and my sisters kind of got back in our right minds and started conducting business again, the situation was brought up, and it is being the story is being written, and a lot of people feel like that so much time has gone by, but she had a 50 some odd year career
Mm-hmm. She did, yes.
about an artist and getting everything accurate and getting stories from different people is not an easy thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a collaboration of many, many different people to write this movie, because I'm not the movie is already written because she was alive. I'm not trying to alter her life in the
Of
movie.
course.
These events already happened, but collecting information takes time, and that's what's taking the amount of time. But I'm pretty sure, I heard some rumors or whatever. I don't know about people doing, their own documentaries or own movies, and that's fine. But I believe our whatever story that myself and my sisters tell will have the authenticity that the other movies just couldn't possibly have.
Of course.
You know,
Because I haven't heard nothing about those other projects you talked about. I think the thing with you and your sisters, I think that would be more like for real because I think everybody will appreciate it more.
yeah. I mean, it will be coming from a different place and a different, a point of view that's more that was the closest point of view. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
We were all joined at the hip in life, and we kind of still are.
That's good.
We still join our mom. She transitioned, but she's we here like she made us, so it's no separate.
Exactly. Okay. Now for the sibling wise, I know I brought asked you for your opinion about your favorite songs from your mom. What now when it comes to the collective, like as siblings, you and your siblings, what is the main song that everybody can say is their favorite? They hear and it just makes them go like break down and like not break down like in an emotional way, but I mean like a dancing way or an exciting way when they hear it like maybe on the radio, maybe just hear the song pop up.
You'll never find me and my sisters dancing to the same music.
Okay,
We are totally different in musical tastes, completely. When I hear the songs that they like of moms, they not usually my favorite songs.
okay,
Yeah, everybody have a different taste. I think that's what makes us like really, really cool because we don't sound alike. We look alike, but we all have a different look
great,
and a different style.
exactly.
We don't clash at all. Artistically, we don't.
Because I remember when it was my uncle Bubba, who's your cousin Bubba, who's Candy's father, when he
Because
passed away. I think that was when we had saw each other, and
I
I think you sang going up yonder, right?
I sang at the service. Yeah, I was
Yep.
there, but I wasn't really like.
We all was in our for the record, you guys. We were like in our own state of minds. We all were going looking at each other. We're like we love each other. Like for the record, she and I we love each other. Namphuyo and I we love each other. We just looked at each other like,
Yeah, but
"Hi, we're happy to see you."
I saw you, and I was really happy to see you. I was so sad that day, like I could barely talk. So I just,
She couldn't talk, but we hugged each other to death. We hugged each other deep.
yeah,
Even my
exactly.
mom could tell you because my mom was
And
there. My mom was like, "Wow."
I just remember that you were there because, like, I was like really out of my mind on that day. So I
Hmm.
apologize if I seemed distant, but wow.
No, you wasn't distant because my mom and I, we when we saw you, my mom loved you. She,
Oh,
because my mom never heard your voice, singing voice until that moment, and then my mom was like, "Oh my gosh, she sounds like her mom," and she was saying it like in a mean way. She was saying it like in a homage way.
Kyle, you seen that choir and want to back me up? They
Because I
saw
saw
my blue hair. They saw my blue hair and thought I was gonna come up there and sing a Hoochie Mama song.
they
So
did think that
towards the end of the song, I'm like, go on and sit back down. Yeah.
because you the one singing the song. They were just like, "Yeah."
Now they didn't. They when they realized that I was singing something old. Yeah, I was like, I'm an old school church girl.
Mm-hmm. Because
That's
when
the
you
blue
sang
hair.
it, you was singing.
Oh,
Because my mom's like, you gotta tell your cousin I said that she did her thing.
oh, I don't even know what I did because I was
We was all out of it because for the
I,
record, you guys, that was a
I,
while back. We were so
I
out of it to the point
so
where we had like after the service was done with, we hugged each other again. We talked and we was just like, you okay? We was trying to comfort each other because there was so much going on around that day.
yeah.
But anywho, anything else you want to talk about that maybe I didn't discuss in our interview that you want to maybe plug up, like shameless plug for anything that you have going on besides the After the Pain show that you have on YouTube?
Oh wow, where do I start? You gonna give me leeway to just talk about all my stuff?
You can do whatever. You can talk about whatever you want to talk about.
Well, I guess a lot of people know by now, maybe not everybody knows, but myself and my sisters, after my mom transitioned, we got Miss B Records, and
Mm-hmm.
it is now called BWL Entertainment, which is
Okay.
Right Legacy Entertainment.
Okay.
We are moving towards pushing ownership. You know, that's
Hmm.
what it's our whole. It's the same basis that my mom started the record company on. We
Okay.
are a record company that are going to evolve into something of a multi diverse entertainment company. I'm talking
Okay.
about vocal coaching, performance coaching, film, everything. Whenever
Okay.
our parents started, we're gonna continue. You know what I mean? We want to bring
Exactly.
back the Motown days when your artist actually had media training,
Artist development.
stupid things on camera. You know what I mean? Like,
Hmm.
I want to bring back that because right now I see a whole bunch of children. They're running around and these people throwing them to the wolves. They
Hmm.
throwing them to the wolves when they get big. They don't tell them what to say on camera. They leave them out there, and then when they say something stupid, they go hide and they leave the baby out there, and they don't not
Hmm.
attacking them. It's not fair. It's not right. So I'm gonna I'm gonna be one of the ones that take it back a notch, and that's what me and my sisters are doing. We taking it back a notch because it wasn't broken. It was no need to fix
No,
it.
not at all.
I had no, but it's you know we just not gonna be greedy with it. We gonna all be comfortable and we gonna make a lot of money and we also gonna help people. We gonna teach these people how to perform. We gonna teach them how we gonna give them media training, give them access to dancers and cameramen, and it's gonna be an entire network. That's what we want to do, you know, and that's what we are working on. We are currently working on a network of people that we can get together, and you just make one phone call, like one touch, and you got everything you need. Package.
Exactly. And they're going to be working with me too,
Some
also on the
brown
KTookes spot,
fingers
also.
and pain. You know what I mean? What you need a consultant. What do you need? You need to
Exactly.
contact this person. I'm not gonna be a gatekeeper. If you need to talk to somebody that's more established than you, I'm gonna reach out to them for you.
Exactly. And they're gonna come on my show too.
Yeah, and they gonna come on your show. Everybody gonna be on your show, and you know, I'm gonna I'm gonna intertwine the After the Pain show with the record company and
Of
everything. Be
course.
able to showcase our music, especially on
Exactly. We
when
want
I
that.
and then because that's those gonna be the days when we have our little jam sessions.
Oh, when we had those jam sessions, we gotta have those private ones, like the family ones.
Yeah, we got to do that too, but it's gonna be on the After the Pain show. They're gonna be
Oh,
jam.
of course.
Yes, it's about to get lit. You already know I'm
I
crazy.
already know how it's gonna be because I'm waiting for
Oh,
episode
my
two to come
baby,
out.
I'm insane.
Yeah, because you know I'm waiting for episode two to come out. Your show.
Yes.
But any other shout outs you want to give to everybody as we about to close soon?
Huh?
Any shout out? Any other shout outs you want to give because we're about to close the show off soon?
Yes, I do. I definitely want to give a shout out to my producer, Jay Love. I want to give a shout out to Angelo Morris. We also, Angelo did a song on my new project, which I'm very excited about that too. I know Mom would love that.
Mm-hmm.
I want to give a shout out to our cousin Kavaya and who else? Who else worked on this project? Zabo 3K and Zamara. Who else worked on this project? Me. I want to give a shout out to me. I worked on the project. And Tiger 305 Tiger wrote on
Mm-hmm.
it was just a collaboration. And Sean Penn, also of the exclusives, worked on this project. And I feel like when I think about that, cousin, when I think about the collective of people that I worked with, I'm so excited. Like these people are the best of the best. And I just want y'all to look out for my single, Don't Stop. Stream it, like it, add it to your playlist. Every stream
Mm-hmm.
counts. Don't let me down, people, man. Help me out. I'm not one of those artists that's trying to be all big like that. I need
Mm-hmm.
help for the people. Also,
Are we gonna get a video for that soon?
oh, you're gonna get a video.
Okay.
Just hold tight. You know you're gonna get a video from me.
Okay. I just wondering.
And also my new project that's coming out in December, Pink Velvet. Look for that. It's also going to be available on vinyl, and I'm gonna give y'all some good artwork for you to save. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
doing my old school, baby. I'm doing liner notes. You gonna get lyrics. I'm doing
Mm-hmm.
old school album.
And she'll be back on the show to promote the album. No worry, you guys. This ain't gonna be the
I'll
last time you
be
see my
back.
cousin.
I'll
She's
be
gonna be
back.
back
I'll be
soon.
back with my band. I'm gonna sing on his show with my band. Watch.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You will let everybody know where to follow you, cuzzo.
You can follow me on Facebook. That's Namphuyo Aisha, Namphuyo Aisha on Facebook, and Namphuyo76 on Instagram, and Namphuyo on TikTok.
All righty.
Oh, also visit Namphuyo.com, because if you go there, all of my social media is there. Everything that I'm doing, updates on the Betty Wright Legacy Tour, all of that. You can find all of that in one place, and my comic book, The Frequency. All of that is in one place.
Okay. Don't worry, you guys. I'm gonna have everything written down in the description box because it's gonna be on YouTube also. So don't worry. It's not gonna be just be on Instagram. It's gonna be on YouTube also. So that way you don't worry. And I'll share it to you so that way you can share with everybody too. But you guys can follow me if you haven't followed me because I know you're looking at my cousin's platform also like you're looking at mine. I'm at KTookes85, which is KTookes, the number 8, the number 5, and that's on Instagram and on X as they call it, Twitter. They used to call it on that. And you can follow me too. You can follow me on my cousin because you'll see me on my cousin's stuff too. So don't even worry.
Plus, well, if you see him, you'll see me anyway. So
Exactly. You'll know it's me automatically. So you guys don't have to worry about that. Because though, now Julio, thank you so much for coming on the show, boo.
thank you for having me. I'm honored to be here.
I'm honored too. And I'm so happy you guys get to see this monumental moment. Now, she's not going to talk about some other stuff off camera. But while we getting off this right now, we going to let y'all go because we both want to see this Joe and Donnell Jones versus in a few minutes.
Yes, we
But
do.
but we love y'all. Have a blessed one. And then I'm gonna share this live with you. I'm gonna share this live with you, or on the YouTube link, Cuzzo.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna share it to you in a few. Okay.
Okay, no problem.
All
Love.
right. Love you. Love you
Bye.
guys. Have a blessed one.
Bye, guys.
Bye.